Hey everyone, this is your stimulus update, second stimulus check update and stimulus package update for Tuesday, July 28th. The Senate unveiled their nearly $1 trillion stimulus package yesterday, named the HEALS Act. I'm going to go over what's in this plan, but I'm also going to go over how this plan differs from the HEROES Act that was passed back in May by the House of Representatives. These two plans will need to be deliberated and an agreement will need to be made between the House and the Senate before a final stimulus package can be passed. If you're on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or VA benefits, I'm going to talk about how this stimulus package affects you. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Justin and I do stimulus updates and give financial advice. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And if you would, please like this video so that YouTube will share it with others. We're getting down to crunch time. Congress is going on recess after August 7th, so they need to strike a deal on these stimulus packages and figure something out before that recess. Otherwise, it's going to be pushed back into September. So now that the Senate plan has been revealed, what are the major differences and going to be the major sticking points of these two plans to actually get something passed? First off, let's talk about the second stimulus check. Both the House's plan and the Senate's plan both include a $1,200 stimulus check to individuals and $2,400 for couples, but there are some differences in their plans. The Senate proposal includes $1,200 for individuals and $500 for dependents. This includes anyone on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or VA benefits. You are eligible for the second stimulus check under both the Senate plan and the House's plan. Unlike the first stimulus check, where people that were claimed as dependents and over the age of 17 years old, the Senate plan includes payments for those that are claimed as dependents. However, it's only a $500 check. So the major difference on the stimulus checks is the amount for dependents. The House plan included $1,200 for dependents, while the Senate plan only includes $500 for dependents. The great news is, if you are claimed as a dependent on someone else's taxes, you will receive a second stimulus check. The negotiation is going to be that amount of either $500 for the Senate plan or $1,200 for the House plan, or somewhere in between. But the great news is you will receive a second stimulus check if you are claimed as a dependent. The Senate bill also clarified that those that passed away before January 1st, 2020 are not eligible for a stimulus check. However, if they passed away during 2020, they are eligible for the second stimulus check. So if you have a loved one or somebody that you know that was passed away in 2020, they will be receiving a second stimulus check. In addition to this, federal and state debt collection and bank garnishment cannot take any of the second stimulus money. So that's great news for those of you that are worried that your debt collector is going to come after your second stimulus check. They can't touch it. However, for those of you that owe back child support, the Senate plan does not include any provision saying that back child support cannot be taken from this stimulus check. The HEROES Act, the act that was passed in May by the House, did include those provisions, so this is going to prove a major sticking point between these two in negotiations. I will keep you up to date as soon as I know any more information, but for now, the Senate plan does not protect you from your back child support being paid out from your stimulus check, but the House's plan does. Also, those that are in prison when the IRS processes this next stimulus check will not be receiving a stimulus check this time. The Senate plan, just like the House plan, will be using the tax filings from 2019, and if you didn't file taxes in 2019, they will use your 2018 tax filings. If you didn't file taxes in 2018 or 2019, and if you received SSI, SSDI, Social Security, or VA benefits, I will let you know if you have to do anything for the second stimulus check. This was a major issue with the first stimulus check, where many on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and VA benefits and railroad retirees were told they didn't need to do anything to receive the first stimulus check. I will find out if you need to do anything for the second stimulus check and will let you know. If you didn't yet receive your first stimulus check and you didn't file taxes, please fill out the non-filers tool so that the IRS will know where to send your first stimulus check as well as your second stimulus check. You won't need to file on the non-filers tool again if you've already done so for the first stimulus check. So don't bother doing it again. The great news is the second stimulus check is coming. There are some minor differences with regards to the amount for dependents and the amount for child support, as well as a couple other minor differences. But the second stimulus check is coming. Both the House and the Senate said $1,200, so it is coming. Let's talk about the next major difference between these two plans, and that's unemployment benefits. As many of you know, the unemployment benefits of $600 per week that were part of the CARES Act expired last week. The Senate proposal extends these unemployment benefits until the end of September, but only at $200 per week. After September, it would be replaced with a payment of up to $500 a week on top of what the state pays out, but would be capped at 70% of lost wages. The House plan just simply extended the $600 per week unemployment benefits and just continued those. The Senate's plan of giving 70% of wages could prove problematic as states are trying to calculate that and get that all paid out to people. So this is going to be a major point of negotiations, and I think that they'll probably lean more towards a fixed amount than the 70% of wages things. But this is going to be something that they're going to be negotiating over the next couple of weeks. So I'll keep you up to date on how those negotiations are going. On Sunday, economic advisor Larry Kudlow said that there would be an extension of the eviction moratorium as part of this Senate plan. However, yesterday, this was not mentioned at all, so this is something we will keep our eye on for those of you that could be facing evictions. The next point of difference is state and local government assistance. The House plan included $1 trillion to help out states and local governments that are financially strapped because of the pandemic. The Senate's plan includes $0 for state and local governments. So they are $1 trillion apart on that item. And while that may not affect you directly, it will affect you because this is a major sticking point for this next stimulus plan to be passed. That's something that they're going to have to reconcile, and right now they're $1 trillion apart. So there's a lot to be discussed. So about hazard pay, the Senate plan does not include any provisions for hazard pay for those essential workers. The HEROES Act did include hazard pay, so this is something that they're a part on and that they'll need to be negotiating over the next couple of weeks. The next thing where they differ is on liability protection. The Senate plan includes a protection for schools, hospitals, and businesses so that they cannot be sued if somebody contracts the coronavirus in their establishment, and that provision lasts for 5 years and is retroactive back to the end of 2019. So the House of Representatives had nothing like this in the HEROES Act, so this is something that they'll need to deliberate and decide what's going to happen with as far as liability protection goes. The Senate proposal also includes $105 billion for schools to reopen in the fall, and that $105 billion will go to both K through 12 schools and colleges and universities. The HEROES Act did not include any money for schools and universities to reopen, so that's something that they will have to decide which plan to go with or somewhere in between. So, just to conclude and wrap up, the second stimulus check is all but a done deal. Both the House and the Senate want $1,200 for individuals. The issue on dependents of $500 versus $1,200 will be discussed and negotiated, and I will keep you up to date on the very latest and what I know as I know it from dependents. But those of you on SSI, SSDI, Social Security, and VA benefits, you're going to be included once again in this second stimulus check. If you're claimed as a dependent, you're going to get some money too, but I will let you know the amount. They are pretty far apart on a lot of these major issues. Hopefully, over the next 2 weeks, they will be able to iron out their differences, get everything resolved, and they can come to an agreement. Neither of these chambers of Congress want to get to that August recess without passing something. They're going to be really ready to negotiate, and I know that they both are very fixed on what they want in this next plan, but I think they will be able to come to a negotiation and come to an agreement over the next 2 weeks and get something finalized by August 7th. If they do that, the second stimulus check could come as soon as the third week in August. And if you received the first stimulus check, it sounds like you're going to be eligible for the second stimulus check as well. As new information comes out each day, I'm going to be posting videos so that you will know exactly what's going on with these negotiations. So be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and hit the notification bell so that you're notified each and every time I post a new update. Thank you once again for watching, and I will talk to you again soon.